Hello everybody, it's Tito Capote, and today we're back with another video. The picture on screen is something that I want to try out, sort of like having a picture of me talking while I talk during these type of videos. This is a sketch that my girlfriend drew of me, so it was the only thing that I really had of the sort, so I why not use it? So, anyway, today we're going to be doing a shiny hunt, which I'm really excited about. I'm recording the audio for this afterwards. There's audio in the video, of course, but like this part of the thing I'm recording afterwards. So I have like knowledge of the past, or knowledge of the future, I guess, but it's the past. Anyway, so today my main goal is was to catch a shiny frigibax, because I love frigibax. He's just so cute. I love him. He's round. He's a dragon. He's derpy. He's insane. So I want to catch a shiny frigibax. I'll put a picture of it here up on the screen so you guys can see it, and a picture of the regular one. And as you guys can see, or I don't know if you do see or not see, but there is clearly a problem here, and it is a problem that I encounter in the video, which is they look very, very similar. Now, during the first part of the video, I didn't know really what the difference was, so I was looking at the back fin and just the coloration, which I'm not sure. I'm gonna go over the footage, but I'm pretty sure it made me miss a shiny or two, or maybe one shiny. I hope not. If I did miss one, then I'd be really upset, because the recording ended up being around 2 hours long. But anyway, I started off not using a really good strategy, and then later on I started using the little flappy things that it has on its things, because they're actually a different color. As you can see, the shiny one has like blue gray sort of, I don't know, they have like a sort of blue gray little flap, whereas the normal one has a yellow flap. Now that is the biggest difference that I could find, so that's what I went off when I actually started doing the thing right. And this shiny hunt was actually my first one, so this was my introduction into the world of shiny hunting, which was very, very interesting. It was like, oh my gosh, during after like an hour and a half, I was just like, I basically gave up. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. But then I was like, hey, I caught a shiny, and that's pretty cool, and it felt really nice. It was like, I can see why people do it now, because after I found it, I'll put some footage in of me finding it, and afterwards I was really excited, and it was just a great time. So I get why people do it, and I'm going to continue doing it, because it was really fun in the end. I had a great time, even though it was 2 hours searching for this stupid littlest difference. But anyway, let's get to it. So here's actually where I start off. I took me a while to actually find a place to shiny hunt the frigibax, because again, this was my first time doing it. I had to look everything up online, but I finally decided. I did it on Twitch, so no one was talking to me, because no one knows me, and I'm lonely. But I started off, and I found this place in the Glaciado Mountains, and I was like, hey, this YouTuber says that it's a good place to do it, so why don't I do it? Then I start off and do my I save because I thought like, hey, I might as well save here just in case something happens. But then I forgot to turn off my autosave, because I didn't know that was a thing that you had to do, and I thought like, I probably won't be using the Urban Mystica reset, because I didn't think that it was necessary, and I didn't think that I'd be wasting too much Urban Mystica, but I was very wrong. But I end up regretting this later on. But for now, this is how it starts, and we get to our first picnic, and this is where honestly, I was really nervous, because whenever I've made like any sandwiches when I play with my girlfriend, when we do raid battles, I completely suck at making sandwiches. So one of the reasons that I saved beforehand, before making the sandwich and not after, it was because I was really scared that I would mess it up. But the sandwich ends up going well. I figure out that we need a bunch of peppers, we need a bunch of prosciutto, and we need just a bunch of stuff, right? Again, I'm not very good at making sandwiches, so it's very like it's very scary. But then we end up doing pretty well in the sandwiches throughout the whole thing. As much as I do suck at it, I was so nervous that I made it like really just I took my time on every sandwich, and I only ended up failing once, and that was because I dropped my controller because I was nervous. But throughout the whole sandwich making process, it was pretty okay, and now I'm a lot more confident making sandwiches, which is just fun. I really like it. Not making the sandwiches. I like the shiny hunt overall, but you know it's different. Then came the time to actually start our shiny hunt, which I was really excited for, honestly. I'd never done a shiny hunt, but I really like Pokemon, and I really like just collecting things. Like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I play the Pokemon TCG, I like card games in general, just because I like collecting things, like, especially things that look cool, and, like, I like things that you can use more than anything, right? Like, one of the big reasons I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, I don't really have, like, a personal collection. I just have, like, high-rated cards in my decks because I like being able to use things. And for me, like, Pokemon is like that, but in video game form, right? You get a shiny, you gotta use it in battles. I'm never going to evolve this frigibax because, like, dude, he's so cute. But it's cool that you can use the Pokemon, right? You can, like, battle with them, you can level them up, you can do whatever you want with them, even if they just sit in your box forever. Like, it's still cool to have them, and it's not like something that costs money, right? It only costs time, which, like, costs a lot of time, but it's still pretty fun, you know. But throughout this first part of the challenge, I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know about the little squiggly flappy things. Until later on in the video, much later on in the video. But so I spent the first hour or so just running around looking for shinies, not knowing how to, like, maximize spawns. Like, as you can see there, I spawned in some go-goats, and I was like, yeah, whatever, it's whatever. But yeah, it was rough. But then halfway through the video, I came upon this realization. Okay, I can tell. What a new way to tell is that its little flaps aren't yellow. So if we can see a not yellow flap, we can I think that's a better way to do it. See the flaps. You got to look at the flaps. Flaps are the way to go. So after this, I was pretty determined to keep going because I was like, damn, a new way of finding the shiny, that's crazy. And I was really happy because I was like, this is finally a way that I can tell, because before I basically had no idea what I was doing. I was like, maybe this is a shiny, maybe this isn't. I'm pretty sure I missed one, which is somewhere in the Twitch video that I uploaded, like, whatever. But if I did, whatever. We learned. It was my first shiny hunt. We were learning, but now I am a shiny hunt master, and I was getting on with it, and this is the next thing that happened. Flipping flaps not being blue, it's kind of annoying. It was at this point that I started to become, well, no, it was a little bit before this point, but at this point I'd become very disheartened. I was like, I don't want to give up because I've already spent like an hour and a half of my time just looking for this stupid round boy, but I was very disheartened, disillusioned. I was like, damn, this sucks. I was like, it was awful. I was like, I was just looking at the yellow flappy things over and over and over again, and then it was just like, damn, there's no yellow flappy things to be found. I can't find my shiny frigibax. But then the most amazing thing happened. Oh my gosh. Go to 11 minutes. Sure, that's a few more resets. Hopefully we got one, because if we don't, I'm gonna be upset. This is awful. This is my first shiny hunt, and it's going awful. Maybe, like, frigibax is just the hard one. Maybe I'm not stressing enough that I might have missed the first sandwich having one. But oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We got him! Oh my gosh! Oh, holy, okay. Does he have anything that kills himself? I don't think he does. I'm just gonna quick ball because I don't want to lose this guy. Holy crap, we did it. Let's go. Let's quick ball. Let's go. Look at him, he's perfect. Look at him, he's just he's the boy. Oh, he's the boy of destiny. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so after this, I was needless to say very excited. My first shiny hunt ever. I got one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Honestly, I know Frigibax and Baxcalibur get a lot of hate, but Baxcalibur is okay. But Frigibax, insane. He's just a top tier Pokemon for sure. But I got him as shiny, and I was very excited. He had the blues little flappies. He had the blue little flappies. Let's go. Okay, I get why people shiny hunt because after 2 hours. That felt like the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. So after the initial hype died down, I decided I was going to enjoy my little Frigibax, my little new buddy for a bit. Come here. Come here. I want to take a picture of you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at him. Look at him waddle. He's insane. He's insane. Unfortunately, we still had one last dilemma to go over after I caught and played with the little Frigibax a little bit. It was the naming process. Throughout all this time, I hadn't even begun to think of what to name him, just because, like, I was so busy being miserable during the shiny hunt, and then the excitement and then everything, and I just didn't know what to name him, right? So then I spent some time doing that. But what am I going to name? What am I going to name him? Okay. Can I name him Boy? Boy of Destiny? BOI space OF. Let's try. Let's try. I don't want to count. I'm too tired. Boy of Nah. Boy of Boys. I'm gonna name him Boy. No, that's not like a name. That's a title. I don't want to name him a title. What do I even name him? You know what? I'm gonna name him after a legend. So it took me a little while to name him. I went between Pablo after Pablo from the Backyardigans. I went well, what you guys saw. I just didn't know what to name him. Then I remembered a name that my friend Tristan, which is one of the reasons that I started playing Pokemon, because he gave me the one of the Sword and Shield games, and he got me into it a little bit more after my girlfriend, of course. But he really likes the name, so I thought I'd name him after that. I'm gonna name him Mingo. Insane. Oh, look at this boy. Oh, look at this boy. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's happy. He's a happy boy. Let me pet him. Oh, look at him. He's such a happy boy. Oh, he's insane. Look. Oh, he's sitting down. And after that, that was the whole journey. That was the whole 2-hour bit of my very first shiny hunt ever. I had a really good time, although it sounded like I was miserable, and I thought I was miserable throughout the whole time. It was actually really fun. I really enjoy the sort of like searching for things, sort of like quests and whatever in games. Like, I really enjoy when you just have to collect things, right? And like this was just like, it was enjoyable. And then that, like, at the end when you actually find the shiny after like 2 hours of nothing, that was insane. So I had a really great time. Thank you guys for sharing this with me. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, great. If I'll come up with more videos like this soon. And if you didn't like it, well, then that sucks. I'm sorry. But anyway, thanks to I don't know. Thanks to Helen, my girlfriend, for getting me into this. I've been really enjoying Pokemon, and yeah, thank you.